Due to COVID and technology, it has led human interaction to decrease. Even in an age of social media, people feel more unseen than ever. How could this be though? You would think that being able to instantly talk to anyone around the world and have thousands of followers would make people more sociable. However, this isn't the case. Through our service project presentation, Jen talked about how we can get back connected to others and escape the awkward zone. As a society, we have lost the ability to have meaningful conversations. Oftentimes, we can walk right past a person we see every day at work or school and never say hello or get to know them. Never once wondering how the person was feeling mentally or physically. This has left people feeling like no one cares about them. And according to Jen, the number one reason people are leaving jobs is because they feel like they have uncaring leaders. So the question is, how do we combat this? As psych majors, CUW students, and as a society as a whole. As CUW students, it is our job to help others develop in mind, body, and spirit for the service of Christ in the church and world. One way we can do this is by following Jen's tips to get back connected. The first step to getting back connected is getting out of the awkward zone. But what exactly is the awkward zone? Jen describes the awkward zone as an area where people who want to help stay in because they feel discomfort or for whatever reason feel unsure about helping a person out. Now, this can be different for a variety of reasons. Some people feel like they aren't the best person to help a person with their problems out. Another may shy away from eye contact. Or another person may feel like they just can't relate to a person's problem, so they don't feel like they should advise the person on their issue. Now, there can be a variety of different reasons why we're in the awkward zone. What's important is figuring out why we are in the awkward zone personally so we can get out of it and help others. The second step is a lot easier. It's just getting to know the people around you. Ask people names, ask their majors, ask what they like to do when they're not at school. Maybe you could just start up a conversation walking down the hall about somebody's shoes. It can be just that simple. The third step is recognizing how people are feeling. This can go both for mentally or physically. We can see telltale signs by checking a person's mannerisms or checking typical behavior expected from this person. For example, if a person is usually talkative and outgoing, but today they're feeling quiet or keeping to themselves, this may be a sign that something is bothering them. We can help them out by asking them what's wrong or asking if there's anything that you can do to help. The fourth and final step is helping the person in the best possible way. For every scenario, we may not be the best person to talk to or comfort a person. Sometimes it's best that we hand off the situation to a therapist or counselor. It's important to remember that we don't have to always be the hero. Sometimes we can be the hero just by being the one who gets the help. When looking at the theories we went over in class, Alfred Adler connects very well to our service project. According to our course book, Chapter 4, page 86, a leading concept of Adler's individual psychology is his emphasis of the importance of human culture and society. Human society is crucial not just for the development of individual personality, but also for the orientation of each and every behavior and emotion in a person's life. Adler is basically saying that the way we are as people comes from interactions and experiences with others. Adler chooses nurture when referring to the age-old question. If what Adler is saying is true, It makes our job of connecting with others even more important. Our interactions with others not only mold their mood, but it can affect who they are as a whole. Limiting a person's interactions can not only affect their mood, but their personality. Overall, I feel like the service project was very good. I learned that me and my peers had very similar views inside of the breakout rooms. Furthermore, I thought it was interesting that they used our data from the comfort assessment inside of the presentation. It made me feel way more connected to the information that was given. I also learned how I can get out of my awkward zone. Some things that were holding me back were feeling like I wasn't the right person to talk to a person about a situation, or maybe feeling nervous about going up to a person that I didn't know. Inside of our breakout room, we talked about different tactics that can help us overcome our awkward zones. One thing that I learned is that it's always okay to come out of our comfort zone, and there's nothing wrong with trying to help someone out. Lastly, I plan on helping others get out of the awkward zone by teaching them the techniques that I've learned. Furthermore, I plan to use the information that I learned in the service project in my further career and vocation. As a therapist, I will be using all these tools that I learned inside of my practice. Thank you.